Opportunity do you think it is for one of the younger guys to step up with Scooter out with the injury right now?
Oh, it's definitely big. You know, he's going to sit out most of spring, so it leaves a hole in there for somebody to, to shine and, get their name known, so we can have, reliable backups, when the fall comes. And that spot is open, and I think, my fellow D linemen know that, the young guys especially. So I think they're going to step up and do a good job.
Today it's about knocking off the rust and just getting back to the groove of football.
Rust, you can call that. I think, in my case, you can call that fat. To be honest with you, because I was trying to knock off anything I could today. It's got get in the mix of things. It being our first practice, we've been running, doing a lot of lifting, and finally getting out here was. I think I could see a lot of guys were, impatient when, trying to put on these pads, but, we're getting into it now, and it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. The heat's starting to pick up, so it's going to be good.
Stu says he's looking for leaders. Are you one of those guys that's got to step up?
Yeah, oh, definitely. I felt like I was a leader last year, just because I was a starter, even the year before that. But me being a senior, I think I definitely have to step up and take charge of this team, not just the defensive line, but the entire team. And my fellow seniors, I think we're doing a good job of just keeping this team together.
How do you do that? What do you do?
It's not all verbal. You got to step up as a leader in the weight room, off the field, on the field, and the young players, they're going to see that, and when they see that, they hopefully they'll take they'll take advantage of that, and we have to act appropriately. Our senior class, we got to act appropriately around them, and show them the ropes. Show them what to do, what not to do. And, hopefully they'll take advantage of it.
Chris, are you one of those guys that explains to the younger guys, takes the time to do the things that, you got to do to explain how to play the game, things like that?
I try to. Now that spring ball is here, Collab will take control of that. But, during the off season when we're just lifting, I'll take some players aside, and if they want to do extra work, I'm more than happy to do that with them. And, the past 2 months we've been trying to get in extra work after, lifting workouts and stuff, and, they seem like they really want to learn a lot about the positions, because it is such an odd front that we run. So I try to take that role.
I'm looking at some of these younger guys like Curtis and Will. They're starting to look like they passed the eyeball test. They put in the time, didn't they, this winter?
Mm-hmm. Curtis definitely. Curtis is a big boy, and he's a real raw player, and he has to learn a lot of different skills that comes into playing his position. But he's coming into it now, and he's a hard worker, so he's definitely going to get it. Will Clark, he is the definition of a hard worker. Being a young guy, you don't really expect it that much at first, but he came in, and he came in pretty skinny and frail, but he's putting on a little weight, and he's starting to play pretty good.
Is Curtis behind you?
No, Curtis is a tackle.
But the leverage is still a big deal with him, right? Since he's so big.
Yeah. He has he has to get a little more flexible in the on the calves and ankles, but it's coming along, and he's working on it.
Is the first day good and bad in a sense, in that you're happy to be again back out here, but then you start thinking about it's not a game. You'd ready.
Yeah. It's spring ball is always like that. Every year you come into it with the same feeling, but this year, this being my last spring ball session, it's I kind of look at it in a different way, but it's always a different feeling knowing that you're not really working. You're working towards getting better, but you're not really working towards a goal of actually playing in a game. That comes with the summer and training camp.